and gentlemen, good day to everyone. Welcome to Football Focus powered by MISA Course Chapter. With me today, I have Mr. Jegabala Murugesan, the playmaker of one of the semi-finalists of the current ongoing MISA Cup 2011, Team Reds, and he is also the organizing chairman of the MISA Cup 2011. And I also have with me Mr. Prashant Nambiar. He is one of the Crimean brothers, the defense mechanism of Team Maharaja, #1. And Mr. Jegabala, I would like to forward the first question to you. What is the general response of the Kursk Malaysian community towards the ongoing MISA Cup 2011?
Thank you, Mr. Anish. First of all, I would like to sincerely thank all participating teams and their respective captains and all supporters who have made this a successful event thus far. And also, I would like to thank the committee behind this for all their huge effort and support throughout this entire event. Each match day was filled with drama, enthusiasm, and a lot of supporters filling each match day with lots of love, shouts, and support. And with this, I would like to also thank the officials and everybody involved in this event for making it a success. And despite MISA having this as the first inaugural tournament, we can say that it has been a very successful and joyful occasion for everybody to take part.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jegabala. Mr. Prashant, I would like to ask you, we have seen teams from the juniors and also teams from the seniors participating in the MISA Cup 2011. I would just like to ask you generally the competitiveness of the teams participating in MISA Cup 2011. If you can just give us a general review of it.
Thank you, Mr. Anish. Well, as you said, 12 teams, huge success in the event. Competitiveness, I would say that each team is, let's say, pouring their hearts out, the old guard and also the new teams. So I would say, right up to the today's semi-finals, the competition was very open. And I feel that teams were doing their best. But as they say, winning and losing is part and parcel of the game, of course.
Most definitely.
And that is my humble opinion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prashant. Mr. Jega, as we all know, in any game, in any field of sports, not only are the players important, but the fans, they play an integral part of any team. So I would just like to ask you, what do you categorize the response from the fans of our MISA Cup 2011?
Yes, I would like to say that we have a huge football community here, especially in Kursk, and a lot of fans and supporters here do back our teams up, and they're very enthusiastic about every match they played. A lot of teams have a lot of supporters coming in and out every day, and despite a packed schedule and tight classes every day, almost each match day was instantly very fun, and a lot of supporters made this a successful event, especially from all parts of the Kursk.
Understood. Okay, I think it's time now to get to the details of the MISA Cup 2011. Mr. Prashant, if you would like, could you give us a bit of a detailed analysis of the performance of Group A of the MISA Cup 2011?
Well, thank you again, Mr. Anish. Group A consists of Reds, which Mr. Jagabala plays for, Samba Monkeys, Chincha FC, relatively new team, Maharaja 2, considered a new team also, Shaolin FC, which is basically made of juniors, and Brotherly Love FC. The teams which qualified, let's focus on them first, were Reds, Samba Monkeys, Maharaja 2, and Brotherly Love. So, prediction-wise, I think the fans got it right, more or less, judging on the strength of each team. But technically, each team presents, let's say, a different ideology of football. There is the free-flowing attacking style of Samba Monkeys and Reds. They forwarded a lot of goals. Then there's also the defensively sound Maharaja 2 and Brotherly Love FC. Of course, Brotherly Love was named after the brothers who played, the defensive unit. Not to write off Chincha FC, who performed quite well, above expectations. And also Shaolin FC, they produced quite a few surprises, being the relatively new team. So I would say that all teams in Group A performed above the level set, above par. And but let's just say, experience was there for a few teams, and it gave them the extra edge in qualifying for the quarterfinals.
Thank you very much, Mr.
You're welcome.
Prashant. And Mr. Jagabala, if you would be kind enough to supplement the analysis for Group B of our MISA Cup 2011.
Thank you, Mr. Anish.
Mhm.
Group B will comprise of Putra, Satria, the current My Game holders, Maharaja 1, team very rich in tradition, and Kaki Bangku, a very new team indeed, but with very good experience. And we have two debutants, Cute Gorillas and Ufu Ufu.
Very amusing names.
Thank you. And well, to start off Group B, the action was quite instant on match day 1. Especially there was a huge encounter between Putra and Satria, where spoils were shared in this game. It was 1-1, and I would say that this group collectively is it's a balance between the more experienced teams like Putra and Satria, and also a few debutants like Cute Gorillas and Ufu Ufu. But overall, this group proved to be very competitive indeed, with Putra and Satria remaining undefeated, and loads of goals scored by Putra and Satria. Maharaja 1 indeed, and a very defensive performance by Maharaja 1, and kudos to them. And I also would like to thank Kaki Bangku for their competitiveness, and hats off to Cute Gorillas and Ufu Ufu, despite this being their first time involvement in these games. I think they will get huge experience from this and build up on that. And good luck to all teams in the semi-finals, where Putra and Satria have successfully made it to the semi-finals.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jagabala. And I think we have come to the point where I would like to call upon the man behind MISA Cup 2011. He also happens to be the other half of the defense of Maharaja number 1. And also he is the president of the current Malaysian Indian Association of Kursk, Mr. Santana Ruben Rajendran.
Thank you for inviting me for your football focus.
Our pleasure, Mr. Santana Ruben.
Welcome.
Mr. Ruben, I would like to ask you if you would be kind enough to just give your few words about the ongoing MISA Cup 2011.
Sure. Sure. I would like to start by saying thank you to you, Anish, for hosting such an event for the first time. I was watching you all from outside, and I saw kind of like a very formal. I was expecting something a bit informal, but anyway, it's a good thing. So first of all, I'd like to start by thanking all those who participated in our event. All 12 teams, you guys were great. Thank you for your support. To all the fans who had after classes, you rushed to come and watch the matches. You guys being there, it's great support for us. And I would like to thank the organizing committee itself. First of all, a few names I would like to highlight. Jagabala himself, please applause for him for his hard work. So far, he's made a tournament, real professional tournament, I would like to say. In other words, a professional tournament. And of course, the advisor, a person behind him himself, Mr. Vignesh Thirinathan, who's giving key ideas, inputs, and he played a big role in this whole thing, basically. And to the other members of the organizing committee, Mr. Prashant Nambia, Mr. Satish Tambiraja, Mr. Arvindran, Ms. Pavitra, and thank you very much, guys. Without you all, this event is not possible. And about the tournament on a whole, basically, there are a lot of teams involved. And first of all, I would like to start with the newcomers and Ufu Ufu, Shaolin. Though they might not have performed very well based on stats, but I personally watched them play.